Hokage is late. If you see anything weird, it's because I'm trying to do streaming thing. A new platform. Well, first I want to change the volume to what I usually have it at. What is that? That clone part? Clone parts. These are some clone parts I've never seen. Yeah. All the new anymore. I don't know. I still prefer my original for S skin from last year. All of this. Maybe that's the one bias. All the skins are really cool. Anyway, hey everyone. The stream is lagging and your voice is quiet. Because you guessed it, I never test stuff ahead of time. Or set things up ahead of time. I always do it last second. More seriously, I'm trying out Streamlabs. I hear other streamers talking about Streamlabs. But whenever they do, it's mostly about donating so that they get the full donation and YouTube doesn't take a part of it. And of course I'm not dealing with donations though, so I just want a good, viable... Oh yeah! I'm saving that match for my how to save properly guys. Alright, it's fine now? Okay, thank goodness. Because, I mean, Omlet, it should be fine. I'm using Omlet. Okay, so now we have a problem. Cowboy isn't decoding? Okay, he got the save. Okay. It could be worse. Let's not go there, where the hunter is. Let's use our common sense skills, which is turning out to be more like rare skills in today's meta. But, not common skills, rare sense. Common sense has become rare sense these days. Also, how did Cowboy die? That was really fast. Like, incredibly fast. Look at him coming so fiercely. That skin. Look at it. Oh, that back. Oh yeah, good juke. You're not putting that marker. Sorry, Hokage. You didn't have the safety time tonight. He's not actually gonna follow me, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Phew, good thing I'm good. Faster power breaking. Okay, this is a clown with faster power breaking. Although, if he has insolence, I can't remember. He might have insolence. I'm just gonna stay by this window. Okay, well, we have 2 ciphers. That one's really close to prime. Please leave that alone, though. We're not going to be able to pop it. Ooh. Okay, well, actually, we can leave that this cipher alone now, and never mind. Are we fine? Are we fine? No, we're not fine. We're very... We're not fine at all. Well, we have to split up, like, right now. I will be the sacrifice. No! Elbow cut off. Elbow pad is literally a piece of garbage sometimes. Okay, well, thankfully, because of my amazing dodging... No, help me. No, please don't. Well, he's definitely gonna get himself killed now. Well, he should have stayed hidden. yeah. Wow. A little too late now, cowboy. We have 2 ciphers coming now. Okay, just let me go this one. Take the because they have cipher prime, right? Yeah, better. Unless the perfumer freaking missed the calibration. Should probably miss the calibration. Okay, he doesn't have attention. That's nice to know. And he missed his blank. I don't know who he's chasing right now. Probably Cowboy. Yeah. Oh, I don't have tights on him. Not anymore. Okay, well, I hope the reason he isn't saying get out of here is because Perfumer is right there. Okay, good. She's not. I have to turn down the music. I forgot about that. Sorry if you guys couldn't hear me. My bad. Hi, Fallon. Riri, Callie, Bear. Hi guys. The music is too loud. Okay, yeah, I fixed it just now. Yeah, sorry for that music. I can't help myself. I just love listening to that music over and over and over and over. Thousands of times now. Oh, I have like 7,000 battles. Yeah, listen to that music 7,000 times at least, and yeah, just can't get enough of it. Totally lagged. Turn it up. Well, we tied, which is all right. Very interesting how we got a clown. Oh no, I didn't save that match. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't save that match. And the stream doesn't let me reuse pieces of the video, or at least I haven't found out how to yet. It's like its own separate video that, even if you screen record it, it doesn't have any audio itself. Man, I was gonna use that chair head clip. I guess I'm gonna have to improvise. Well, I'm pretty sure Hunter spawned in this corner. Let's see. No? Actually, yeah, they did. Yep, of course. I knew it. Okay, well, I have a feeling this Hunter is using that one trait that reduces the terror radius by 15%. Because she has like no terror radius. She was right there and I had no terror radius. Like, I know Geisha has reduced terror radius, but come on, it's not that small. Okay, teleport. No, she didn't teleport. What is she doing? She's just holding her teleport. That wasn't a terror shock, right? Please don't tell me that was a terror shock. I wasn't paying attention if she was hit already. Stream, tell me what happened. No, that's from earlier. Oh yeah, she did get hit. That was not a terror shock. Which means I have to move right now. Seriously, not the robot. Anything but the robot. She said she's coming right now. Serious, mechanic? Good communication on your part, dude. Only just now did she mention she's coming. I mean, at least I'm gonna get some cipher progress done on a cipher that's actually important to us. No, come back here, please. I'm not gonna finish this. Please. Oh my gosh, I hate when people don't use common sense and realize, oh, Mercy is about to leave to go rescue. Let me just finish a cipher. Oh, come on. Oh, is she using her big brain? No, she's not. I'll finish it anyway. Oh my gosh, why is everyone here? The perfect MO for this situation. Get out of here. If that hit me. Oh yes! Oh yes! Second chair hit of the day, boys. Oh yes, I've been trying out a new strategy. I've been trying out a new chair strategy. Chair scheme strategy. It's the 360. It hasn't failed me yet. Oh my gosh, that's like the fourth time I made a Hunter hit the chair using that strategy. I just thought of it yesterday. Brilliant. It's really good against Hunters with long range and a small. They have long range, but like a small side view. Like, they can only hit it straight, but the attack is very thin. You know what I'm saying? It probably wouldn't work on Clown, is what I'm trying to say. Or like Ripper, maybe. It definitely works on Endo. That was smooth. Okay. Get out of here. Oh yes, easy. Come on, Geisha. At least we can try. Oh my god! Freaking! It didn't want to let me vault the window. I will have to check stream footage for that one as well. Was the button grayed out, chat? Was the button grayed out? Because if it's grayed out, then that means it wouldn't let me vault it. Okay. That was pretty fast. So she just used her teleport. Hold up, let me check right now. Okay, I should probably be spamming the corner of my screen in case she tries to dash on me. Oh yeah, the button wasn't grayed out, but yeah, I wasn't vaulting. Okay. She's probably got teleport. Spicy chair hit. Yesterday I made 4 hunters hit the chair. It was so cool. And how many times have I made the hunter hit the chair? Okay, today I made the clown hit the chair with his dash last game. It's not as big of a deal because it's only a rocket dash, but it may not seem like a big deal, but it was actually a huge deal because he would have modified drill. Exodius. I don't know, is this Exilio? Exodius? Exilio? Maybe. It's all about not getting the modified drill on you. That's why it's so important to dodge the hits. Oh wait, no. Actually, I already juked him one time, right? I juked him and then I made him hit the chair. Oh no, that was the second rescue, I juked him. Yeah, against Clown, it's really important not to get modified drill. Like a lot of mercenaries, a lot of rescuers in general, against Clown, they just accept the hit. Like, come on, like you should at least try to dodge it, because maybe I don't know. Some people just don't find it important to dodge hits, like make the hunter hit the air, but it's so important against Clown, so he doesn't get the modified drill on you. Star Moby says, hi Psyche, bye Psyche. Thanks for stopping by, I guess. Hi Moon. Oh my gosh, I forgot to save the replay. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna have to screen record the stream, and it's gonna be without audio, so I can use it in my video. I don't think I will put game audio in that video anyway, so it's not the end of the world. What? Why is the title wrong? The title is wrong. No, I'm not gonna stream for an hour to an hour 15. I'm gonna stream the whole time. Okay, let me fix that right now. Hey guys, I just had to change the title. Oh wow, it updated instantly. I don't even have to refresh the page. You can also remove the audio when editing. Oh yeah, I know that. It's just when I try to record anything that's already on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't let me take the video for the stream. It doesn't put in my camera roll or something. It just stays in YouTube. And it's really annoying because if I want to reuse it, then I can't. And then I guess I could screen record the stream, but it won't have sound. So if I do want the sound, it won't be there. It's not a problem if I don't want sound. In fact, it's actually one less step in editing. But it takes 2 button presses anyway. It's not a Psyche stream without thumbnail title problems. Thumbnail, title, audio, sound, mic, something like that. Remember to save the replay next time. I think I'm just gonna screen record the stream. But I'll try to remember to save the replay. Still though, that was a spicy chair hit. Yeah. So I think my new strategy with the mercenary is to before I wouldn't always use an elbow pad to get to chair. But I realized that the times that I do, half the time I usually get the hunter to hit the chair. Because if I don't allow the hunter to hit me farther away from the chair, then they risk hitting either me or the chair. Otherwise it would just be me. And then they would usually hit me. And I would accept that hit. I wouldn't waste an elbow pad. But then I realized, wait a second, making the hunter hit the chair is so valuable just for one elbow pad. So now what I think I'm gonna do is, if the hunter tries to hit me like anywhere that's not right next to the chair, even if it's like 5 feet away from the chair maybe, actually no, maybe not, but if it's like 10 feet away from the chair, actually you guys don't use feet, I just remembered. If it's 10 meters from the chair, let's say, if it's like 10 meters from the chair, then yeah, then I would use an elbow pad to get right next to the chair. And then they have to make a choice. Are they gonna try to hit me, or are they gonna wait? They're probably gonna try to hit me, because like, who wouldn't? Oh, but it's so satisfying when they hit that chair, though. So satisfying. How am I? I'm doing good. Just a regular old stream. Today's President's Day, so I had the day off from school. Double decoder? It's honey. I'm not gonna say it to her, but like Mind's Eye is a terrible choice in today's meta. I don't know. Mind's Eye needs some sort of buff. Cause like, why would anyone use Mind's Eye over Mechanic? And even if there already is a Mechanic taken, then like, why even risk it? It's just, if you get chased, then you're useless to the team. In fact, you'll just die way faster. And is this Wu-Ching really gonna teleport with the Mind's Eye? Okay, guys, guess what? I take back everything because it just so happened it was a Wu-Ching, which is an incredibly low chance that we have someone pick Wu-Ching. And it was also an incredibly low chance that this Wu-Ching didn't use his small brain to realize that, oh, Mind's Eye is gonna use Arcane. I probably shouldn't teleport early game or else everyone will know. Yeah. It just so happened the perfect series of events happened to make Mind's Eye look good. Trust me, he's not that good. Not to upset all you Mind's Eye mains out there. If it's working for you against the hunters you're facing, go ahead. But I mean, you got Blood Queen, Dream Witch. I don't know. Nowadays, it's all about being able to kite long enough. And if you don't kite long enough, well, it doesn't even matter that you were a fast decoder in the first place. Like, even if we have a fast decoder, let's say, like, someone is a fast decoder and someone goes down pretty quickly. It won't matter at that point. Like, in the grand scheme of things, how much is 25% really going to do if someone goes down like, instantaneously? We still have 2 other people that aren't even close to finishing their cipher. On top of that, one of them has to go rescue. And a lot of hunters nowadays are so difficult to kite. That's why it's lucky we're facing a Wu-Ching, because he's not a difficult kite. Really, the only difficult thing about him is that you might get teleported on as Mind Eye. It's not a big deal with Mechanic because, you know, she could just stay away from the ciphers and use her robot. But Mind Eye, she has no choice. She has to sit by that cipher. And if she gets teleported on, well, good luck with that. She just reacts so slow. And because she's a little blind on all areas, it's going to be a little difficult to tell where the hunter is immediately, unless they're right on top of you. Of course, there are, like... Is this guy really going to teleport? Come on, dude. Anyway, as I was saying... Mind's Eye just isn't that good in the meta anymore. Was she really, though? Was she really ever? She was always like that one side character that would just be used for fun. We all know who the shining star is here, and it's Mechanic. Mind's Eye's always been under that shadow. That's why we need a buff for Mind's Eye. Come on. We don't have enough fast decoders in this game. It's just Mechanic, and I would love to see some character diversity. The only thing the devs ever come up with now is characters with really good abilities, but at a deco cost, or sometimes they have no deco cost at all. They're just normal decoders, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I stayed away from the chair. Okay, you forced me to. Wait, where is she? She hit Mind's Eye. Where's the real one? Okay, he's over there. You can tell which one's the real one based off their movements. Using common sense as well. Oh wow, the cipher was so close to being finished too. I could have actually saved her. Should we just activate? No, let's wait. Cause like, what if she struggles through? I'm gonna decode the door because I have double pass. So, I mean, actually he might use... What if he summons Blackguard on me? I'm just gonna need fast reflexes. Yeah. I dropped that power instantly, so that if he tries to use the bell on me, it would, be ineffective, essentially. Okay, I just have to get out of his bell radius, and we're gonna be fine. Okay. Well, although this hunter has been making questionable decisions this whole game, he did realize that he shouldn't be chasing me into hospital. I'll give him that. Unfortunately, I just used my last double pad. Hunter is close, hide. Please don't tell me he's teleporting. Okay. I hate that message because I don't know what it means. Are they trying to tell me that watch out, like get off the ciphers? I never know. Yeah, but I predicted that Black Legion coming. Do you guys see this first officer skin? That's pretty sweet. Okay, I see some questions in chat. In your opinions, which characters are only for fun, not for rank? So for me, I think every character could be fun. I mean, Perfumer is really fun for me. But I know that's not what you mean. Which characters are... I'm just going to give you the list for which characters are for rank, and then all the rest are for fun. Mercenary, Perfumer. The thing is... Okay, there's some overlap there because there are some characters that aren't meta, but they're secondary options. So which characters can be used for rank, honestly? Mercenary, Seer, Mechanic, Perfumer. That is your the best team you could possibly have. But the Hunter's always gonna ban either Seer or Mechanic. So some other options as well could be Enchantress, Prospector, First Officer. Some people use Forward, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not a big fan of Forward. I just don't think he saves enough time for that massive decode deficit that he causes by not decoding at all. And you could use Forward though. I might be forgetting one. Magician is viable, although there are better options. But yeah, those are the main characters for rank. Every other one is for fun, honestly. But I mean, rank characters can still be fun. Don't get me wrong. I think Seer is fun. I think Perfumer is fun. And I think Prospector is fun. I'm not good at Prospector, but I'm sure if I did learn him, being able to throw those magnets would certainly be cool. I'm really bad at throwing magnets. That's why I don't pick Prospector. Okay, I hope that answered your question, Goddess. Honestly, all the characters you see right now, we're using right here, they're meant for rank. First Officer, Mercenary, Enchantress, Seer, and all the other ones I listed as well. For me, Female Dancer is fun, but I don't use her for rank. Yeah, there are just some characters that just aren't in the meta. But they're, like I said, all characters are fun, if you think so. I mean, if you have fun with wilding, I don't know. There are some characters that I just don't understand how you can have fun with. I'm just gonna say every other character is for fun, as in not for rank. Dungeon, I'm gonna guess dungeon's here. Wait, what? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I was so certain basement was here. Dungeon, basement. I use both for the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Did the hunter just straight up leave? No, he didn't. Oh yeah, that was a perfect elbow pad. Oh, seriously. Okay, well, the real dungeon is right here. Is he gonna infinite rocket me? Okay. He infinite rocketed Hokage. Okay, next question. There was another question in chat. I just need to find it. Oh, do you think Priestess is powerful enough to be meta right now? Well, I don't know about you, Gale, but if something is powerful, it will be in the meta. It's not a question. And is she in the meta? Yes, she is in the meta. I don't know how I feel about it. About Priestess. I think people just need to learn how to use her portal correctly, her world portal correctly. And how exactly? I don't know. I'm not honestly sure. I just know that right now people are like, please protect the first officer, take him up, hold him down. No, it wasn't close enough. It was not close enough. So yes, Priestess is meta. People just need to make sure to put her world portal in corners so the hunter can't destroy it. That's the only thing. Like after a rescue, let's say. And why did she rescue? One of them is gonna die. I already know. And if one of them is guaranteed to die, then that just puts greater risk at both of them dying. Did Hokage use her owl? I have no idea. Oh, I didn't say Priestess? Okay, fine. Priestess is a rain character. I completely forgot about her. It just, to me, I don't know. It's because I don't use Priestess enough. Are there any others? Coordinator if Mercenary is done. Coordinator is like Mind's Eye. Sort of. Not really. She's not as useless as Mind's Eye. Not to say that Mind's Eye is useless, it's just she's stronger than Mind's Eye. She's more adapted to the meta. Adapted, I guess I should say. Priestess is more of a secondary option, I guess? I don't know, guys. If you want to replace Perfumer with Priestess in the dream team of Mercenary, Seer, Perfumer, Mechanic, then go right ahead, because Perfumer, to me, Perfumer has been there since since the OG days. She hasn't changed, and she is the best at every hunter. There is no hunter she's not good at counting. Dream Witch, really good at not being surprised. Wu Ching, really good at not being surprised. Blood Queen, you might notice that nowadays there's just a bunch of hunters with no terror radius that surprise you. And Wu Ching has a terror radius, he just pops up on you. So that's what I like about Perfumer. She's so good against today's meta, especially. But the thing is, hunter meta has changed, strangely enough. We don't see Dream Witch anymore. I don't know why. She's still a good hunter. Mech is good in any map. Would Mech be good on Lakeside? Okay, that kind of goes with the first question of not question, but statement of Mech is good on any map. you should use her if you can, but you should also consider the fact, you should also consider the map. Don't just blindly go mechanic. If you know you're gonna die if you get chased on a certain map, then please, God forbid, you go mechanic. Don't go mechanic if you know you're gonna die, like on that map. Circus isn't that great for mechanic. Lakeside isn't that great for mechanic. There's just so much space between the palettes, and the palettes themselves aren't as strong as in the other maps. Combined with the fact she drops everything slower, makes her lose a lot of distance that every other character would have. So yes, if you're confident enough, go mech on any map. But if you're not, then don't. Just do your team a favor and get the 60-second kite. Yeah, they did make buffs to Priestess where she has 2 portals. She used to only have 1 portal. I saw someone in the chat say that they weren't there for the OG days when Priestess was broken. Okay, this sounds crazy, but in my opinion, Priestess wasn't that broken, because you need a good team communication. You can't just whoop-de-doo smack a Priestess in any ranked team and in a ranked session, because 2 people for sure won't have voice communication. It's like me and Hokage, we don't have voice communication. For example, even though we play together. So I think there's a certain element of communication that went with Priestess. But then they nerfed Priestess, right? It was such an awful nerf. What? They made 2 nerfs. They made it so that you could destroy the world portal, the big portal, blue portal. Hunters can destroy it while it was being made. And I admit, it's pretty dumb that the hunter can't destroy it, especially when I first tried to destroy it when the world portal first came out. It was like a brand new buff for Priestess. I think that was fair, but then they went ahead and they also made it so the hunter can go through Priestess portals. And that's not fair. I mean, come on, like, that was the best part of Priestess, the communication that you had to do. And what this would have caused, though, is in Call of Abyss, it would just cause ridiculously OP teams. So I see why they did it. I just think they made it too hard. Like, if you're gonna nerf something so hard, you have to make it up somehow. And at that point they didn't. But then later they did. I think they reduced some decode at the time, but it wasn't enough. So now they gave her a second portal, and now she's really good, because now she's a really good first kiter. She was broken when hunters couldn't go through portal. What I think they did wrong. Okay, and they're coming from a survivor main, nerfing Priestess. They should have only nerfed one thing about her. This is one thing that game developers always do wrong in their games. They do nerfs that are too big. They don't do it slowly to see how it affects the meta or if it will be balanced. They just straight up do it all at once. I think they should have either made it so the world portal can be destroyed, but hunters can't go through the regular portals. Or vice versa, where hunters can go through regular portals, but they can't destroy the world portal. And I think I had a point, because Priestess just saw zero use after that. And when you nerf a character to oblivion to the point where they get zero use, well, then it was like pointless. Like, if you're gonna nerf it so hard, then like That's another thing game developers do wrong. They nerf something so hard that the thing is that the card or character is useless. And you don't want that either. You want diversity. So they made a buff to Priestess. Now she has 2 portals. I think they did another buff to her later on, but I don't know. She's good now. I just said she wasn't broken before. Yeah, guys, she wasn't broken before. But I mean, come on, you needed good communication for your teammates to utilize it. If you have a team of priestesses, yes, it's OP. Because I mean, it's not even skill at that point. They just have their own minds. But when you have a priestess on a team, the team is like one collective mind. They have to be if they want priestess to be usable. She can loop through her using her portals in Lakeside Small Boat. Yeah, so priestess still maintains some of that OP-ness. Because even though hunters can go through the portals, if the priestess uses it on like a second floor on any map, then she's good to go. The hunter has to wait 5 seconds before they go through the portal. And some hunters are just impatient, or they don't know how long it takes to go through the portal, so some might not even go through. They just go around. Which is like, at that point, you'll lose the priestess. Her other buff was that she places portals faster. Oh yeah, I forgot. That one was another good buff. Because before, after they nerfed priestess so hard, I would play 2v8. Right, because I always liked playing 2v8. Except never survivors, always hunters. I still hate 2v8 survivor, but I don't play hunter as often anymore. In fact, I don't even remember the last time I played 2v8 hunter. But I would play 2v8 hunter, and priestess would be so useless. Because sure, they placed the portal, but then I could go right through it. They may place it on the river, but I can go right through it now. And usually there's no nearby pallets on the river. You have to put your portal in a way where you could get to a good pallet quickly. And even then, half the time I would hit them before they even put the portal through. Because I played Ripper a lot and Spider in 2v8, so I have that range advantage. So if I see them putting a portal, then they're sitting ducks. They can't move, they can't do anything. They're just stuck there. So it's a free web spit. It's a free Ripper blade, assuming I'm decently close already. And I would hit them, and they would be screwed. And, unlike the devs, they actually did fix it, something. They fixed Priestess. And now she is good. She is good. Not as good as I'd like her to be. But as far as doing the first kites, she's pretty good. It's just like, you need to know where to put the portals down. And now you see all these priestesses that, you know, it's such a, the meta is so strange the way it changes. It used to be before hunters could go through portals that people would do it through, like, very thin walls. People would use their portals through thin walls. Right? But now it's pointless, because now the hunter hardly gets stunned at all, because they could go right through it. So now the meta has changed to, putting it perpendicular to walls to instead making it parallel to walls. They literally put the portal in and it goes through the entire wall instead of across it. It's such a strange, so strange how that changes like that. Okay, and she used her boom. They increased her portal cooldown from 60 seconds to 70 seconds, but that's because they also gave her a second portal. I think that was a fair buff. Nerf, I mean. worry, I finished my cipher. I don't know what the rest of my team is doing. Because, I mean, if a mercenary finishes faster than everyone, then that probably means a person was kiting at a cipher that someone was decoding. Here, let's take a listen. Okay, never mind, she wasn't, because otherwise this portal would be making very loud noises. I thought she was gonna web spit. Imagine a person dying next to our cipher. Did she put a peeper down? Oh no, she just attacked you. Oh my god! I wasn't ready for that. I was like scratching my back. I had one finger on the screen. Oh, my voice hurts from talking so much. I know I talk way too much when my voice starts hurting. It's a sign I need to talk less. Because everyone's probably falling asleep. Yeah, we were so close to finishing the cipher as well. Well, I'm gonna wait now. I mean... Okay, you know what, Hokage can go. Because if I take a hit and then she activates, then I'll be at half five. Oh, she hit the chair. She hit the chair. Oh, activate. Come on, game. Blink. The portal would be making loud noises. I meant the cipher. The cipher will be making loud noises. Did I say portals? I'm gonna assume I did. Okay. Wait, what was that guy's name? I banged your mom? Is that what it said? Bang bang will. This is awful. It's just been draws. This is unacceptable. It's like he has the cutest voice. None of y'all can change my mind. Okay, if you say so. Yes, portal's making loud noises. My bad, I meant ciphers. Hypothetically, the portal could be making loud noises. We just don't hear it. And now we wait. And Romer has like the most useless way of gaining back his coffins. He only gains a coffin if he gets rescued off the chair. Like, come on, this is so useless. He's just gonna keep getting tunneled. I can't view people's room pictures anymore? Seriously? Okay, yes. I saw someone say, whoa, calm down people, this is English 3, not English 1. Yeah. I will move away from global chat now. Grammar police coming in right here. Why do survivors have such trouble dealing with camping? It should be so much trouble. It's like they combine so and much to create such. I mean, actually it could be right. It would just make more sense if they put so much. Someone said, what the heck, English 3, English 1, I'm confused. Is anyone brave enough to go mercenary here? Now we play the waiting game. When I'm not streaming, my favorite game is actually the waiting game because I get to do nothing. I love the waiting game. And I'm not being sarcastic about that. I celebrate the waiting game. One time me and Hokage waited 70 minutes for a match. It could have been more, I don't remember, but I do know for sure it was 70 minutes. I don't remember if we would reach 100 minutes though. I think in total, we reached a total of 100 minutes, but it wasn't in one wait session. I think we waited like at least 40 minutes, and then it was 70 minutes the next time. I treat it like a world record. It's something I feel proud of. Okay, I sure missed that calibration. Okay, never mind, Clown's not here. It was just in case the hunter is coming for me. But yeah, I treat it as like an accomplishment. Waiting that long, you gotta have serious dedication. First officer against Clown. Ooh. That was a greedy rocket by Skywalker. Anyone could tell that wasn't gonna make it. Oh, he's setting up a rocket, isn't he? Have to be really careful not to get hit. But I also want to finish this cycle. Okay, I stood up now. I'm not gonna save immediately. We're just gonna debate him a little. Uh-oh, he's setting up his infinite rocket. Not infinite rocket. Oh, he went for me. Oh, interesting. I was actually gonna let Hokage take that hit. I mean, I'm not gonna be healing myself anyway. Oh, did he not even start this? Yeah. Hardly. Probably would have been faster going to that side, honestly. They said his time being healed. I mean, it was early game in his defense. Is it worth it though? If Hokage survives like 50 seconds, it was worth it. But if she doesn't, then it's fine, because we probably would have tied anyway. If First Officer didn't get healed and Hokage... I let Hokage die on chair. You know what? If she can... Okay, he hit First Officer twice. I just realized. So she should have 2 spells. No, you know what? Oh my gosh, she doesn't, does she? No, I shouldn't have activated that. Oopsies. I didn't mean to activate that. I wanted to let go. Oh no, she might die. Okay, well... Follow me. I took that hit for nothing. She didn't even utilize it. She didn't even, she just stood there by the pallet. Oopsie, I didn't mean to leave. I hate that. Because I can't see where the barrier is, but I also don't want to be too far, so if the hunter comes for me. And that was probably right on the edge. That's what I mean. I like doing nothing? Yes, I like doing nothing. Would I rather have Barmaid or Dancer on the team? I would rather have Dancer because Barmaid's ability really isn't that helpful. Or even better yet, just go Perfumer. Perfumer is the better version of Barmaid. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Barmaid has to give herself an 8% decode reduction if she wants to heal herself in a kite. Perfumer doesn't, and she has 3 of them. Barmaid can only have 1 in a kite. And you could play the hypothetical and be like, well, what if the hunter leaves you and you make a second drink? That's not gonna happen. You're only gonna have 1 drink in a single kite, usually. Almost always, 99% of the time. I've never seen a barmaid mid-kite make a second drink after using the first one. Never. And they shouldn't, because that's way too risky. Staying still for that long to make a drink, and then surviving 8 seconds without getting hit after putting yourself at a disadvantage like that. considering most hunters can, they have some sort of ability that could hit you through the wall. They could have Blink. What if it's Ripper with the Ripper Blade? What if it's Blood Queen with her mirror image? You get the idea. And finally, the amount of time it takes to be healed. Perfumer, she has a 10-second cooldown. Right? Barmaid, it takes 18 seconds for her to be healed. Not to mention that once she uses the bottle, she doesn't even get it back if she gets hit in that 18 seconds. Perfumer, if you miss the perfume, you still keep the perfume. She doesn't. So you're committing so much and it's not worth it. Perfumer can heal herself every 10 seconds. Barmaid takes 18 seconds and she doesn't even have any after that. And what if she doesn't get chased? Well, she gives herself a deco debuff for the whole game. And I'm sorry, but healing other teammates isn't that helpful. It's not. I mean, like, look in these games. How many times do you see us healing each other? It's never. The only time we ever do is, like, early game when a hunter hits someone and then leaves them. Or if, like, let's say mercenary gets hit early game and then you absolutely need to heal the mercenary. Absolutely. Or any rescuer, for that matter. Any first rescuer, you need to heal them instantly. It's like mid-game, late game. No, don't heal. That's pointless. It's just not worth it. Anyway. That is my... It's hard, though. Is Barmaid better than Dancer? Dancer needs time to set her music box. Barmaid only gets one drink. I mean, come on. Perfumer is obviously the best choice. But I would have picked Perfumer. Not Perfumer, I mean Dancer. Wait, Landline hasn't been streaming? Is this a dream? Because Landline streams every rank session, every day. Man, like, that takes commitment. It might be because she's not using microphone, and if she's not... I mean, actually she isn't, so what am I talking about? She doesn't use microphone. She just puts music in the background, plays the game without a microphone. And yeah, anyone can do that. I could do that. But the thing is, I don't want to put just gameplay without a microphone. I just don't think that's... You know, I don't think that's... It's just not good enough content. I feel like there should be someone there. Someone should be talking. Preferably two people. John and Blue Race Car have the perfect setup. They have two people. It's like a podcast. You don't even need to be watching the video. You can tell everything what's going on just from listening to it. And that's really cool. But if you're listening to just me, like a podcast, it will be really strange. It's just me talking. And half the time I'm not even talking. So what is there to talk about? Only Psyche can make a conversation about not talking. Only me. So let's see. How long has it been since she last streamed? 1 month ago? 1 month ago? Really? More specifically, January 12th. Wow. That explains why I haven't been seeing her. You just realized you've been saying Hokage's name wrong this whole time? Okay. I'm not gonna criticize you. Because, I mean, there's no need to criticize. Because, for crying out loud, I used to call Hokage Hokage for a year. Even when people corrected me it's Hokage, I insisted it's Hokage. Come on, it's Hokage. Where's the Kage? I just see Hokage. Oh my god, rip Barmaid. Barmaid writes. I'm sorry guys, Barmaid just isn't good. Like, that is why I didn't mention her. Okay, hypothetically, when I was mentioning that list of possible ranked characters, I didn't say barmaid, did I? No, I didn't. But then again, none of you guys mentioned barmaid either, so I think we're in agreement here. I just outplayed y'all. Alright, we're going coordinator. I haven't played Box 1 in so long. Look at all these coordinator schemes. I didn't use 8 cards on those. So it's such an assortment of skins now for coordinator. I would say 2 is already an assortment. Oh no, it's Wu-Ching. If he's gonna play Wu-Ching against coordinator, like people who play Wu-Ching and they ban mercenary, coordinator's just gonna shoot you in the face. You realize that, right? Like if you try to soul siphon her. And like some Wu-Chings are like, ooh, look at me, I'm moving behind the walls. Oh, look at me, I'm gonna make you miss your shot. No. Against talented coordinators, they will not hit the wall. Like 5% of the time they will. No coordinator's perfect. No player is perfect. But against a good player. Okay, that being said though, trying to kite with coordinator is very difficult. You get one flare shot, and that's it. It's scary. Phew, mechanics kiting. It's Feaster. Okay. Oh, it's a robot. The robot's kiting. Take that down. Right now, before that hits me. Oh, you got a robot, you should have vaulted the power. Robot, you have such slow reaction time. No, I'm not dropping that. Yeah, I didn't drop that for a reason, because then he would have... Oh no, not the second robot. Don't die on me. I'm gonna take the hit. He missed! I'm taking the flare gun then. Always, I mean, I would say, in personal experience, using the gun is better than taking the hit. That's just my experience, because that way you can rescue if they leave you. Nope. It's not where I was going. Nope. I'm not gonna do this. Okay. Well, he's gonna hit me there. No, he's got patrolling now. Oh no, is that gonna burn me? Oh my god, the timer's messed up. The timer was messed up. It usually bites at 15, 10, 5, so you could dodge the dogfight. But you see right there, it bit me at 13 seconds. I hate when that happens. That only happens if they bite you while you're vaulting. Because then I don't know what the heck to do. For Christ's sake, why don't either of us communicate? Oopsies. Oh, he broke this one too? Did you break this one? No, let me through. Oh, there was a tentacle there? Oh. No, who activated that? I don't want to talk to you, maybe. whoever activated that, we're gonna have problems. We're gonna have problems, whoever activated that. That is the worst place to activate. I can't think of a worse place in this map to activate. Not only are these pallets really bad, and I have honestly no idea how I survived, but there are no pallets left. There is nothing left. There was that one pallet, which I'm definitely not going to be using anymore. Is Robot coming? Should have made him hit the chair. What did I say again about Coordinator having a tough time kiting? Barmy counters photographer. Here's a question for you. Who the hell uses photographer? Because in top tiers, if you use photographer against any viable rank characters, you're gonna lose. In fact, actually, Barmaid, you could say Barmaid counters photographer. Just use Perfumer. She does the same thing, except 3 times. But if you somehow... there are some exceptions. Are there? Okay, if you get hit normally and you... Okay. In these specific events, let's say you get hit by a photographer, right? And you don't use the drink because it's pointless. Because he hits you for... how much? 75% damage. So if you use the drink, it would only heal you halfway, so it would be pointless. So I just named a reason why not to use Barmaid. But if, hypothetically, you get hit by a photographer and he for some reason leaves you, which he wouldn't because he has Blink, then you could have a teammate heal you, and then you could drink your beer. Possibly. That could work. That could work. I mean, I would just use Perfumer in the first place, but it could work. Barmaid plus Seer. Again, Barmaid, like I mentioned this, like healing, no one needs to be healing each other unless it's absolutely necessary. Or it's early game. That game where the first officer was healed, it was essential because it would be nice to have someone to rescue second. Because I'm definitely not going to go as a damage mercenary. Or if someone was in a rocket chair and they lost the hunter. That's a time to heal them. And like you could, like if it's Barmaid, sure, you could give him a drink. But think about it, 18 seconds versus healing them straight up. How long do each take? Around 20 seconds for healing, right? I don't know. I guess the thing that Barmaid is trying to bring up is the fact that you can multitask. That while you're being healed, you could decode. I guess. But now you're gonna be decoding slightly slower anyway. Look, I mean, when she came out, I really liked her. I liked the idea of her. I liked her because if Perfumer was taken, I could go Barmaid. But now apparently no one uses Perfumer anymore. So I don't really have a use for Barmaid. Perfumer plus Barmaid is good, because Perfumer takes a long time to heal. Enchantress plus Barmaid is good. Mercenary plus Barmaid, okay, I'll admit, Mercenary plus Barmaid is good if Mercenary ever needs to be healed. If someone did a good first kite, then it's pointless. No one needs to be healed. It's not necessary. Sometimes I have barmaids trying to give me drinks as a damaged mercenary. And I literally have to make sure not to get off the cipher so they don't give me a drink. Because I don't want the drink. We're on our last cipher. We should be focusing on not on decoding. Not trying to heal me while giving me a deco reduction as we're frantically trying to get the last cipher done. You love Perfumer? Wait, let me find... Oh no, chat disappeared. I had to find it. Oh, someone asked why I make a Discord server. No, I won't. It's just too much work. And I don't even use Discord that much in the first place. I use it mostly just for talking with Hokage. And then I've been talking with a few viewers of mine. A few people who know me. Barmaid or dancer? Question mark. Perfumer. Easy. Yeah, that essentially sums up that question. Yeah, I just answered my own question. Perfumer. Easy. When am I coming out with that and guide? You're getting your cheeks clapped when trying to save and kite. Alright, I could go over it right now, but honestly, I would probably go off topic, so I'm gonna make the video probably this week. Maybe, I'm thinking like when I'm not doing important work, like school. I mean, it shouldn't take that long, because trying to make mercenary guides and perfumer guides, actually perfumer is easy. Mercenary guides, I've been thinking about mercenary guides, there are so many exceptions to what I do. Sometimes I purposefully hide to waste the hunter's time. Sometimes I decode as mercenary. And that might confuse people, like, why am I hiding as mercenary? I should be decoding. Well, you could take into account that it wastes a lot of hunters' time when they find out you're a mercenary and they've been looking for a mercenary this entire time and they just waste a bunch of time. Sometimes I might not do the second rescue. Sometimes I will. Why do I do it versus why don't I? You guys probably question. The thing is, you probably don't because I'm explaining it during the stream, but if someone's watching without audio or just watching raw gameplay of any mercenary deciding when to rescue second versus when to not, like 90% of the time I will not rescue second. There is that 10% of the time that I will. Why do I? There are so many questions, like there's so many factors that depend on that. When do you get healed as mercenary versus when do you not? There are so many factors to that. It's like something that takes thousands of matches to win. In general, when do you heal somebody? Especially the mercenary, since he takes longer. Is it even worth healing the mercenary if he's not going to do the second rescue? Is it? And if he is going to do the second rescue, should you heal him? I could ask all these questions right now. Answer all these questions right now. But I'm just going to leave it up to you guys to decide. So, kiting in, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but saving shouldn't be too difficult. Just keep your eyes out for the cats. Like, elbow pad out of the way so you don't get caught by a cat. And when Anne puts a cross down next to the chair, just be mindful that you're not getting caught by a cat that's coming towards the cross. Just be mindful of that. You see the positions of the cats? It shouldn't be too hard. Just always turn your screen, look every direction. And the cross is pretty big to notice. Pretty easy to notice. So it shouldn't be too hard to notice. I just said notice like 4 times right there. He is allergic to Discord. Yes, I'm allergic to Discord. I just don't use Discord. Yeah, I was scared there for a second. I was talking about how a good coordinator never misses her floor goal. Me, a player who has... Okay, some of you guys might not notice. My most played character ever is Coordinator. Okay, Hunter's right here. Yep, look at that. Hunter always spawns in this corner if you spawn next to that wall. Half the time they go this direction, half the time they go like this direction. Yeah, so I was talking about how good coordinators never miss their flare gun. And me, myself, a person who has played Coordinator more than any other character ever, is probably gonna miss the flare gun. I didn't, thankfully. That's another good guy. Coordinator guy. When do you shoot versus when do you not shoot? When do you take the hit versus when do you not take the hit? For me, these are very simple questions. You shouldn't shoot if you could possibly take the hit. Because you have to remember, if you try to shoot, you're immobilizing yourself for half a second. And that's giving the hunter tons of distance to make up and try to hit you. Especially with like a long-range hunter like Feaster, you never know. The Feaster missed, and that means he has to stay still for a second because he missed. And that's how the game works. So guess what? That's a free opportunity to shoot, because I'm not going to get a better time to shoot than that. Think about it. What other time is there better to shoot than when he can't move? It just guarantees that I not only secure my really good position in graveyard. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't say don't move, I'm coming. I've just been so distracted. I sure said don't move, I'm coming. So then I could blame this officer for mistakenly saving. But now I can't say garbage, so. Wait, is he being chased now? Oh no. What was I talking about? I genuinely have no clue. Oh yeah, missing the flare gun and hitting the flare gun. That was a good time to shoot, because that guarantees I don't miss the flare. Okay, he's working on that. Right here. I am not gonna heal him, because it's a waste of time, and Hokage has already been on the chair once. We need to pop these ciphers ASAP. Healing is such a waste of time, because First Officer isn't going to be rescuing again, and it's unlikely he'll be chased this game anyway, because Hokage is already doing such a good job fighting. So, follow me, and we're going to get the cipher done, hopefully. Someone just asked, should I use tied-on cord? Is that a question? Is that a genuine question? Yes, use tie turnaround coordinator. If you're having trouble with coordinator, sure, use broken windows, but you have to, those are like the training wheels. Broken windows are like the training wheels. They were for me. Back when I played in October 2018, I used to use coordinator with broken windows. And I would have arguments with my brother over why I use broken windows over tide turner. And yeah, that was really dumb of me to use broken windows. Oh my gosh, did he really not see that coming? Now though, times have changed. Okay, I was just looking for a good spot to level pad. Well, I couldn't have dropped the power because I would have gotten hit. Like, in that type of situation against Wu Ching holds out his attacks so long that you just have to hope they don't commit. Because if you drop the power, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna stun them and they'll hit you. Cleo. Oh. Get out of here. I was just about to go on that door so I could decode it since it's safer for me since I have elbow pads. I could rescue. I do have Tide Turner. But he just uses teleport. Seriously, lag? I could... Wow, if it weren't for lag, I would have made that. I'm gonna force him to make a decision. Yeah. I was afraid of the blink, that's why. That's why I did that. Because I was so scared he was gonna blink me right there. But if I go behind a wall, then he's forced to make a decision. Does he follow me or does he stay by the door? Okay, sorry, I didn't answer your question. Should you use Tide on cord? You should. Unless. If there's a mercenary and a mechanic, you can go broken on coordinator. But the reason I say why is that even a question is because you shouldn't be using coordinator when you have mercenary and mechanic anyway. You shouldn't. Like perfumer, enchantress, prospector, they're all better options than coordinator. She's not a good kiter. Because here's the thing. Coordinator, when you compare it to every other survivor, her ability isn't that strong. I mean, come on. Enchantress has a flare gun essentially. But she's so versatile because she also has the smaller stuns. Prospector stuns. Perfumer can use her ability 3 times and it's essentially like a flare gun. If you do the perfumer really fast. Seer takes a full hit, so that's essentially like keeping them in place. So the only times you will ever use coordinator is if like, I don't know, if mercenary is banned. Or if no one wants to be like a reliable second rescuer, if like nobody's playing mechanic or perfumer. Or first officer. Which usually someone picks first officer. But yeah, then you can go coordinator. And you should have Tide. Second rescuers always should have Tide. Sorry for being a little rude there. Those are the exceptions. If you don't have a second rescuer, use Tide Turner on coordinator. Psyche be like, holy hickey picky Cypher Machine Prime. I'm guessing you also saw the Anne is taller than Ripper anime. Because they mentioned holy hickety poppity Cypher Machine Prime. A lot. More than necessary, if I'm being honest here. Who's my favorite survivor to play? Definitely not mercenary. Although it's fun when you make them hit the chair. No, like, that doesn't happen very often. Wait, someone went mercenary? Oh, overthrown, my homie. Finally, someone goes mercenary. Perfumer is probably my favorite. Just because it's so cheap the way how long she can kite. She can just kite like a beast. Okay, will this priestess use Tide Turner? Oh no, now I have Tide Turner. Now we have 3 tie tuners. Let's see, should priestess have tie tuners? A better question. Like I said, I would prefer if priestess doesn't have tie tuners. If there's a second rescuer, I'd rather have priestess go broken windows. Because I mean, like, who's a better rescuer, perfumer or priestess? It's hard to say. I just know that perfumer can potentially tank a hit, while priestess portals could be useful. I don't know. I haven't seen a really good priestess do really good rescues. Because perfumer can utilize her abilities in rescue, but can priestess do it very well? I'm not sure. Okay, time to leave. Yeah, because there's no way I'm decoding that. Huh. That sucks. I don't even think Hokage got to use her owl. So now the question is, who's gonna save second? Okay, is this summoning a world portal? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops, why did I do that? I knew where priestess was. Oops, sorry. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god, I knew where priestess was. Oh god. Look at this portal, it looks so stupid. Wait, is Hokage gonna make it through? No, she didn't. Well, this makes it easy knowing who saved second now. Alright. What? Are you kidding me? What happened? I perfumed. I got the points for it. Forget pain. What the heck? I'm at a serious loss for words. When I said Barmaiden's Tear makes a good duo, I meant as in when she's kiting and she gets hit. Please tell me AFK. Please AFK. They're healing. I think a bot took over. No. Yeah, I'm not staying there anymore. No, I was this close. Oh, he charges attack. That was a free stun. Oh my gosh. If I could just heal, if I healed faster, if I wasn't perfumer, then I would have walked away and I would have hit. Okay, back to what I was saying. When I said Barmaid and Seer makes a good duo, I meant as in when she's kiting and she gets hit, she can use her bottle to heal, and then Seer can send her an owl to prevent Hunter using Blink to down her faster. Do you realize? Okay, Perfumer just does that so much better. That's risky. That's risky. Like, the Seer is not going to get the owl every single time. And you're investing so much. She's using the bottle, and then on top of that, she can't even keep herself alive for the next 18 seconds. That they're forced to use another owl. Like an owl. Like, Perfumer's so much better because she uses her perfume, that's one hit, and then if the Hunter hits her again with a Blink, then the Seer can protect her, and it's so much more valuable because then the Perfumer has 2 more perfumes, maybe 1 more perfume. It's just... Also, what is going on here? I mean, I get what you're saying, and it's good synergy, but you can use the same ideology for Perfumer, except it's still way better. It's the same thing, except it's instantaneous, that heal effect. There's just a cooldown. And then after that, if they use a Blink, well, guess what? You're not dead. Even if they don't use the owl, at least you're not dead. Like, at least you can survive 1 more hit. But with Barmaid, if you don't get that owl, because you're not, I mean, it's not always gonna 100% work. Maybe the Seer is gonna mistime it or something, and like, unless you're on voice chat. If you're on voice chat, then yeah. Not overthrown mercenary. Well, as long as someone plays mercenary, I'm happy. Oh, Hokage left. I'm gonna look at that one more time. I should play with more hunters to be a good survivor. Are you kidding me? I already play a lot of hunters. I play Ripper, I play Spider. I use Blood Queen and Dream Witch sometimes. But you're right, using... Oh my gosh, Hokage. I think we're just... All this is doing is exposing... Oh my gosh, he should not have dropped that power. That was way too risky. Come on, if that was me, that hunter was so obviously gonna go for the tower hit. But you're right. If you use hunters, it makes you a better survivor. Because then you know. Because if the survivor ever kites you, then now you know what you did wrong and how you can make other hunters mess up. Axboy is a good underrated hunter. Only problem is he's a little circumstantial. You need to wait for the fireballs to kind of like stop. And with Ripper, Ripper's a lot more direct with it. I don't know what's going on in that match. The hunters seem to be friendly, but then you could later see them see the hunters was chasing up the Wait, how am I able to replay this match if we don't even know the results yet? I just went in the future. I'm replaying this match and it hasn't finished yet. This match when I saved this match, it was still going on. So how am I viewing it? Is it gonna end? Okay, this is the part where I want to look at. That is such a load of garbage. I clearly perfumed. And it still killed me. And do you know why that... Okay, I don't know why I save these matches. Whenever I save a match, it's usually something memorable. Because I never remember to save. What's this? Okay, the reason that confuses me so much is because if it was the other way around... Okay, did we tie? We tied somehow. I guess the hunter wasn't friendly at the end and he failed. That confuses me because if that happens the other way around... If the axe boy hits you with the fireball first... And then because you guys might notice, when you use Perfumer, you don't heal immediately. Wait, maybe we could show in this one. I don't know if I kited in this one though. Oh yeah, probably. I'm gonna show you guys. If you Perfumer as Perfumer, you don't heal immediately. There is like a slight delay. So, if this Wuching hits me right here... Classic. Okay, I guess I have to find some other match. But I think you get it. If you use a Perfume heal, you don't heal immediately. There is like a slight... There's like on the top screen over here. Right now it's on the side because I'm spectating it. But if I were to get hit and I perfumed, there's a slight animation of me having to stay still. Does this guy find me? Oh yeah, so right here, if he hits me, you guys are gonna see... Oh, that was kind of sad. When he hits me and I perfume, I don't heal immediately. I have to wait for like the animation. What did happen in this replay? Because this was like from like months ago. I don't know why I took the hit there. I probably could have made it to that pallet. But it's probably just better to take the hit and make it here. Oh, this is the game where I predicted the blink, wasn't it? Oh yeah, oh now I remember. Okay, that was pretty cool. Yeah. I only saved the best matches. Oh, I saved it because I was gonna make a how to predict blink video. Guess what? That was the only clip I had of predicting the blink. This match looks familiar. Oh yeah, because I think it was on a stream. $113, was that a Monday? Was that a Monday? The one... Oh no. What match did I just click? It was, yeah, it was 113. Was that a Monday? I think it was a Monday. Yeah, that was a Monday. So I was streaming that day. But you might notice that I don't heal immediately when I use the perfume. And that might be, that might explain to you like, oh, so that's why you immediately went down. No, that does not make sense. Because if the Axe Boy fireballed me first, then I perfumed, and then in my animation, he hits me, the game would make the sound of me going down momentarily, but I will be completely fine, and I would have only taken one hit because I perfumed the fireball. That's why that had me so confused. Or like, let's say with Ripper. If Ripper Foggy Blades you, and he's waiting for you to perfume back, and you perfume back and he hits you instantly, you're not going to die. You're still going to take a hit, because you perfumed. That's why that confuses me. Because I took a regular hit, and then the fireball hit me, and it knocked me down. And I was fine with it at first. I'm like, oh, it shows me knocked down, but I'm just gonna get back up, because like that's a glitch that happens. I didn't get back up. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, no way, I just got a visit. Dude. The best things to get from essences are like visits and A&S skins. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 visits now, I think. Does Ichin have a visit? No. I mean, he does, but I don't have it. Okay. Well, that makes 0 sense because of the way other things work in this game. If you take a hit, a regular hit after a perfume, you'll be fine. But I guess not if you take anything else. Because here's the thing. If a Feaster Tentacle hits you and then you perfume and then he hits you again, then you won't die. But now I'm wondering, if he tentacles you, not if he tentacles you, that sounds so weird. Oh no, he can't. Because if he hits you first and then tries to tentacle you, he can't because he's reloading. That's a combo that could only work with Axe Boy. Jeez, that's crazy. Okay, I hear you, some of you guys saying in the comments right here, Psyche got double hit. That doesn't make sense, because if you get double hit by any other hunter, so if you get hit by a tentacle and then hit regularly while perfuming, you'll be fine. if Axe Boy hits you with the fireball first and then hits you, you're fine. You're gonna survive. Unless they changed it. Is that like a new nerf? Let's see. Is this a new nerf to Perfumer? Because before, when I first found this out, it was so strange to me how I survived, even though I was in the middle of a perfume. No. Nothing. Yeah, that's really confusing. Now, I really want to test that with other hunters now. If like a Ripper hits you with the Foggy Blade and then you perfume back and he hits you while you're trying to perfume and heal back up, will that count as a knockout now? Wow. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna end it there. I did not know that. I need to test that with other hunters now. By the way, guys, if you ever do perfume and you get Foggy Bladed and Ripper's waiting next to your perfume, don't perfume back. You're just gonna give him a hit and then give him invisibility. That's why I was hesitant to give that example, because you shouldn't do it in the first place. But it's an example nonetheless. Yeah, it was such a rare occurrence because he hit me first before the fireball reached me, but at the same time, I perfumed behind the fireball. That was really weird. You see, if Hunter hits first, if the fire hits first and then the Hunter hits next, then you will survive. If the Hunter hits first and then the fire hits, you'll die. Why is this so inconsistent? And that's why I need to test it with every hunter. Did they change something? Because that shouldn't be a problem. I should have survived. Yeah, Apio, he hit me first. If I could have someone show... Man. Okay, I'm gonna bring someone to show this. With any other hunter, if they hit you while you're perfuming, you'll survive. So a perfect example is Ripper because of how clearly shown it is. I just need anyone. Anyone. Please. Literally anyone. Someone. Nobody. Nobody accepted. I am determined to figure out this mystery. I must know. Gosh. What are they playing? How are they finding a match when it's not rank? Gosh, Ollivander. Ollie, we must solve this mystery. Add you, Apio. What's your ID? Oh, so no more instant perfumes? No, you guys just saw me doing instant perfumes against a clown. I'm saying if you get hit, if you get double hit, if you get hit one time and then you perfume back while you're perfuming, you get hit again. That's what I'm questioning. Well, because you should survive. Though that's the way it always works. So if you perfume back and a Ripper hits you while you're trying to heal up, while you're trying to like recover, you won't go down. So even though the animation of the perfume wouldn't finish, you would survive. It would on the hunter screen, it would show that you will go down and immediately get back up as if nothing happened. And in a perfumer's screen, I think nothing happens at all. It's like as if it was a regular hit. as if you were at full health. Dang, not even Ollivander accepted. Okay. We are gonna add Appio. Because Appio is a friend of Blue Racecar anyway. I don't know why I don't have him. Appio, you're friends with Blue Racecar still, right? Okay, I'll invite you. Alright. I'm gonna test this in an open area. Church is pretty open. Okay. Well, Appio, if you're using the stream at this point, you'll realize that the stream is behind by 15 seconds than what's actually happening right now. So, yeah, just all you have to do is hit me with a foggy blade after I perfume, and then hit me as soon as possible after I perfume, while I'm still in the animation. And I should survive. That's the way it's always been. What, Hunter? Ripper. Ripper. Okay. You guys are gonna figure this out with me. Because this is a huge part of Perfumer. Being able to survive hits in an animation like that. So this place is pretty open. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna perfume. Oh, he missed. He missed. Oh. I didn't do it instant on purpose because I want to give him some reaction time. We have to wait 20 seconds for a foggy build. Okay, so we should have it right about now. Yeah, I survived. Well, you could argue that... I want to try that one more time, actually. Yeah, just surrender. Just surrender. I mean, right there I didn't get hit. I didn't die. Oh, Ollivander. Okay, we're gonna try that now. You guys can slow the stream down and see if... Oh. Okay. Which means I'm gonna need some sort of syringe. How do you spell syringe? Okay. Synergy system. Syringe. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got hit while I was still in the animation. When he was using Ripper. Alright, that was easy. hitting me and dropping me, and then I'll heal at the end. Yeah. I'm not gonna go find 4 syringes. Yeah, just hit me. I'll use the syringe at the very end. He's listening to the stream, right? Yeah, I don't know. I want him to pick me up so that, you know, he could get his presents. Well, maybe we should have put on bots. It would have been easier to put on robots. This is gonna take forever now. It'll take ages now. I only get one try at this. Oh, it takes so much syringe for Perfumer to heal. Okay, wait. We have to angle ourselves in the perfect position. Let's do it right here. Or maybe he wants to do it over here. I'm gonna do it over here. Actually... oh, this is a little complicated. Let's go on the edge over here. And then he's gonna hopefully use a fireball behind me. Let's see, I should have... okay, this is gonna... this takes some ridiculous timing. Okay. We're supposed to do fireball first. Oh no, don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! I don't have perfume already. So we have to wait for a fireball to get in line. So right there, he hit me with a fireball, and then he did a normal hit, and I survived. This is gonna be so hard to replicate. Oh my gosh. You see, right there I survived, because the fireball hit me first. Yeah. This is gonna be ridiculous to replicate. Yeah, that was a really fast perfume. Just spam the button. Just as soon as you get hit, spam the button. No, maybe Appio wants to play a 2v. Okay. Maybe I can send this clip to the devs and ask them about it. Oh god. Johnny. Yeah, actually, this is like a good thing to send. Because I could show them both clips. I could show the clip how it normally should be, where you should survive, and then there's this weird exception where with the perfect timing, like the chances that happening, that is, think about that. For him to hit me, perfume behind his fireball that was going to hit me and double hit me, and then he reflects it back, and I die. So then that brings up a second question. Would I still get double hit if the fireball didn't get reflected back? What if it was just he hit me first and then the fireball I didn't perfume behind the fireball? Mushrooms. 2v8 build. Thank God, that was really close. Yeah, exactly though. The devs never care. This is more of like experimenting video where like the thing is the devs do care because whatever is here is gonna be in the Chinese server unless they've already fixed it. Where is he? I want a double team. Oh yeah, he's right here. Okay, I see a perfumer in the distance. I don't know if he does. Yeah. Perfumer is gonna be so annoying. Should we even chase Perfumer is the question. Oh wait, no. No, you can't do that, Appio. That doesn't work. Oh god, now we're split up. I want to chase the seer. Oh, come on! Wait, I definitely attacked. That Foggy Blade should have came out. That Foggy Blade definitely should have, like, hit him. I swear I pressed that one as well, but that's fine, because he used an owl anyway. Oh, I made her... Whoops. Oh, is he right here? I hear the gamekeeper somewhere. Alright, watch this. Always gets them. You can't dodge the Foggy Blade on a slide. If you do that, you're screwed. First I try to test if they go down the slider. Usually they don't. But yeah, being a good hunter also pays off in being a good survivor. Oh, and Appio lost his target. I'm just gonna bring him over here because that way it gives him something to do. Hey, I predicted him where to go. I predicted where he would go. Oh, seriously, that hit me? He was so buggy. That forward is so buggy. Oh, there's no nearby. Wait, how is the sphere not dead? Then who did we kill? I'm just gonna break this. This is gonna be very annoying. Well, I'm gonna actually. If I see them, I may as well. What? Seriously? No, seriously. I should have done that on the forward. Oh yeah, that doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. This is why I use this ability in 2v8. Yeah, we're in a very bad position right now. Apple did get the mind's eye, but like they're way up in decoding anyway. Oops, I should have taken the skill pill. Oh, what am I doing? I should have taken the skill pill. Because that way I get Foggy Blades every 12 seconds. No Flowguns, right? Oh! Oh yes, I need to hit the seer, not the forward. No, if you have a flare gun, then I'm gonna die. Well, we're making somewhat of a comeback. Still not a very big one. Okay, skill pill, skill pill. Actually, no. Alright, skill pill. Take this down while I'm waiting. And then we're gonna have just enough. Double hit? Yes. It's another one down. Oh, poor Happy. That was a very long stun. Someone's decoding here. Someone. Get me out of here! What the heck? I've never had that happen before. Oh, you're on the chair once. Well, at least I recovered 20% faster. Very important trait to have in this mode. Okay, I'm gonna put her on the chair because she's already been on the chair once, so it doesn't make forward any more valuable. In fact, she's actually more valuable. Alright, well, forward's right here. Yeah, perfume. Yes, that was a detention hit. I realize he can. I destroyed the portal at the same time. Seriously. Oh wait. Let me just see her first. Someone here? Well, he can't get up anymore. Oh no. Seriously. Seriously. Can't believe she had a flare gun. I should have just picked one of them up. What am I doing? I thought we had 5 people. That was an awful match for us. We got split up. Axe-Boy. Axe-Boy's fun. He's hard to use though. And just circumstantial. Why why can't you use her in this mode? I understand why you can't use Dream Witch or Photographer, but why not? Like, there's no one, there's like, it has nothing to do with, two-shotting survivors or having too many leeches. Those are like the main problems with Photographer and Dream Witch. There's just not enough spaces for all those leeches. Oh wow, Pink Lawyer Gang. Let me change builds for Ripper for the next time I play him. Just so I don't forget the next time I use Ripper. Oh, if you're wondering what my 2v8 build has, what does my 2v8 build have? It has Detention, it has Berserker, it has longer recovery from stuns, and it also has the every time I get stunned I recover 20% faster for the next 15 seconds. Where's Apio? Oh, there he is. I'm gonna go on the side here. No, she didn't even pursue me. No, she can't. She didn't even need the web. I thought she would walk away somewhere. Okay, now to teleport. Yes, he actually used his owl. I did it just in case he did use his owl. Because then he can't use it again. Oh, yes. Yes, Apio, no way. Yes, well done, well done. Let's give him a well done for that. Yes, that is exactly what you do in this scenario in 2v8. In double team. Because that counts as a terror shock. Don't ask me why, it just counts. Now we can double team this chair, because we have 2 people. I don't see why not. Maybe there's someone nearby here. Oh wow, they're popping ciphers. What the heck? They just popped 5 ciphers in a row. Let's get mud. Oh, she stunned me. So close. He had a wash. Someone had a wash. Just hit him with web. Oh yes, Apio got him. He messed up though. You gotta stop the C-code. Oh, I could have shot him again. Please don't rescue Seal. No, they rescued him because it didn't kill him. He would have died otherwise. Oh, that's so messed up. the heck out of there. Oh yeah, and I also used the ability where I could see people heal from far away. Wait, who graffitied? Is that me? Oh, that was me. I didn't even realize. No, did he lose Enchantress? Enchantress is right there. I just need a wet shot. Yes. Oh, almost predicted it. Matthew almost. Oh, maybe he was going for the lawyer. I hope he picked up some interest. He did. Sometimes that goes through, I don't know why. Ripper Blade goes through over there. Oh, this is so stupid. We would have won, actually. We would have actually won. If I didn't waste my web shot right there. They might go for the rescue. I mean, if they're smart, they won't. That was the lawyer. I think. This is so funny. We both the chanting of two teleports. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.